The sun rises over the valley of Elah. On one hill stands the mighty Philistine army, their champion, Goliath, towering above the rest. He wears heavy armor and holds a spear as tall as a tree. Across the valley, the Israelites tremble in fear, unsure how to face such a formidable enemy. Goliath steps forward, his voice booming like thunder. Why do you even bother to line up for battle? Send me one man to fight. If he defeats me, we will be your servants. But if I win, you will serve us. For 40 days, he issues the same challenge. The Israelite army remains silent, paralyzed by fear. Young David, a shepherd boy, visits the battlefield to deliver food to his brothers. As he arrives, he hears Goliath's taunts. David looks around and asks, why isn't anyone fighting him? Who does this Philistine think he is to defy the armies of the living God? His brothers mock him, telling him to go back to tending sheep. But David responds confidently, the Lord who rescued me from the lion and the bear will rescue me from this giant too. Word of David's boldness reaches King Saul. The boy is brought before the king. You're just a boy, Saul says. How can you fight a giant? David replies, the Lord will fight for me. Saul offers David his armor, but it's too heavy and clunky for the shepherd. I can't fight in this, David says, setting it aside. Instead, he picks up his sling and chooses 5 smooth stones from a stream. With nothing but his staff, sling, and stones, David steps onto the battlefield. Goliath laughs when he sees David. Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks? He roars. Come here, and I'll feed you to the birds and wild animals. David stands firm, his voice unwavering. You come against me with sword, spear, and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty. Today, the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and everyone will know that it is not by sword or spear that the Lord saves, for the battle is the Lord's. David places a stone in his sling and spins it with precision. The stone flies through the air, striking Goliath square in the forehead. The giant stumbles and falls face first to the ground. The Philistine army is stunned. David runs to Goliath, takes the giant's own sword, and finishes the fight. The Israelite army erupts in cheers and charges after the retreating Philistines. David stands victorious, not because of his strength or skill, but because of his faith in God. As the sun sets, David kneels and prays, thanking God for the victory. The story of David and Goliath spreads throughout Israel, a testament to what faith and trust in God can accomplish. With God, no giant is too great to overcome.